Namaste everyone. Good evening. Okay, let's start with the invocation prayer. Settle down. Keep your back, neck, and head in a straight line. Close your eyes. Relax your shoulders. Let's take these next 30 minutes to connect to the divine. Bring your hands to Namaskara Mudra. Let us start with the prayer to Bhagavan Ganesha. Vakratunda Mahakaya सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा. Let us take the blessings of Bhagavan Ganesha. Slowly blink your eyes open. Let us begin. Revision from 21. Repeat after me. राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे हो तन आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे. सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी चरणा तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना. आपन तेज सम्हारो आपे तीनों लोग हाँकते कांपे. भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे. राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की. राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की. नासे रोग हरे सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा. संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे. सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, सोई अमित जीवन फल पावै। So, the four verses for today. So, whenever you chant, now that you know the meaning as well, try to connect with the meaning. Sometimes you will feel so blissful when you connect with the meaning. For example, Sankata the Hanuman Chudavai, Manakrama Vachana Dhyana Jolavai. So, it is through like Hanumanji removes all the obstacles. That message gets reinforced in your subconscious when you connect with the meaning while chanting. So that is why knowing chanting without knowing the meaning is also okay, but when you know the meaning, it makes it even more personal, more connecting to the divine. So when you are reciting, also connect to the meaning as well. So 29, चारों, चारों, juga or yuga. You can use whichever is comfortable. I prefer to use yuga. Charo yuga paratapa, paratapa. Tumhara. Ma is half, ha is full. So tumhara. Charo yuga paratapa tumhara. Charo yuga paratapa tumhara. है parasiddha. So here there is a half the Mahaprana the followed by full the. So parasiddha. Stress that it's not siddha or siddha, siddha. Stress that the a little more. That's why in English you'll see two D's are here. Parasiddha. Jagata. Jagata. Ujiyara. Ujiyara. है परसिद्ध, परसिद्ध जगत, जगत उजियारा. चारों युग परताप तुम्हारा. है परसिद्ध जगत उजियारा. चारों युग परताप तुम्हारा. है परसिद्ध जगत ujiyara. So the meaning of this verse is that Hanumanji's glory is always there in all the four yugas. So there are four yugas as per our Sanatana Dharma or the Hindu philosophy. We have Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, and Kali Yuga. So currently we are in Kali Yuga. So in all these four yugas, Hanumanji is present, and Hanumanji is a Chiranjeevi. He is immortal. And these four yugas are cyclical in nature, so they repeat. We don't know when. There are some calculations that are given, but in each of these yugas, Hanumanji's presence is felt. So what I have understood is that in Satya Yuga is when Hanumanji is the baby form, in the divine form as a child. So all his abilities, he was not aware of it. And then he was suddenly given initiation saying that, you have this capability. And then he realized that he has this capability. So this is one part of it. It is mentioned that this divine child is what is the understanding from a Satya Yuga, the first Satya Yuga perspective of Hanumanji's glory. And Treta Yuga is when Ramayana happened when Hanumanji helped fulfill the work of Sri Rama, the glory of the work of Rama, right? So he played a very significant role in Ramayana. So in some discourses, they say that after Hanumanji met Ram, after that it is Hanumanji who is like the the main hero in the story, because he his ability and his devotion shines through in every shloka or verse of Ramayana. In Dwapara Yuga is the third yuga when Mahabharata happened. He played a cameo role. So uh, you all know Bhima. Bhima is also a form of Vayuputra. He is also a Vayuputra, a manifestation of Vayu. So they are, like, you can say, spiritual brothers. So, but Bhima was strong, but he also had a little bit of pride. So Hanumanji wanted to intervene and wanted to teach him a lesson. So one day Bhima was walking in the forest, and that time a monkey was lying on the pathway, blocking the path of Bhima, and his tail was there. That is actually Hanumanji, who was disguised as a monkey. And then Bhima came and said, "Hey, move, give me way. I need to go into the forest." But the monkey was not moving. The monkey said, "If you want, you can move my tail and then walk." So then he tried to lift the tail, but he was not able to. He tried so hard, but he was not able to lift the tail. And then Bhima realized that this is not ordinary monkey. And then Hanumanji revealed himself and he said that you have strength, but strength along with humility is very important. So that helped Bhima learn the importance of humility and reduce his ego. And Hanumanji was also part of the Kurukshetra war. So he was there as part of the flag, the chariot which Bhagwan Krishna rode, where Arjuna was there in the chariot. The flag, you will see Hanumanji was there as part of the flag. So that flag is called Kapi Dwaja. So in an earlier verse, we saw Dwaja, right? Dwaja means flag. So Kapi Dwaja. So the flag is that of a monkey. That is nothing but Hanumanji himself, who was part of the Kurukshetra war as well. And in Kali Yuga, Hanumanji is always with us. There are many examples. Tulsidas ji is one such example. Um, and I've also read many interesting stories of Neem Karoli Baba, who is also blessed with Hanumanji's guidance. So Hanumanji is still with us. We just need to connect to him, and he will always be there when we need him. So, and to call Hanumanji, you don't have to use his name. You should be using Ram's name. So whenever you say Rama, Hanumanji will be there to support you in whichever way possible. So that is the meaning of this Charo Yuga. Four yugas. Hanumanji is always there. And Hai Parasiddha. Parasiddha means his fame. Jagata Ujiyara. It shines. Ujiyara means shines throughout the universe. Jagata means universe. So his fame and his glory shines throughout the universe. Let's chant. चारों युग परताप तुम्हारा, चारों युग परताप तुम्हारा, है परसिद्ध जगत उजियारा, है परसिद्ध जगत उजियारा, चारों युग परताप तुम्हारा, है परसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। One more time. चारों युग परताप तुम्हारा, है परसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। Next verse. Sadhu. Sadhu. This the is Mahaprana the. So you have to use with more aspiration. Sadhu. Sadhu Santa. Sadhu Santake. Sadhu Santake. Tuma Rakhaware. K is Mahaprana. So say K. Rakhaware. Sadhu Santake. तुम रखवारे। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे। असुर असुर निकंदन निकंदन। So there is a half n here. It's not nikadana, nikandana. So in English you see n here. Nikandana, asura nikandana. Rama, asura nikandana, Rama, dulare, dulare. So here it is rakhware, dulare. साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम dulare. So here the first line you'll see sadhu sant. Sadhu santa means Hanumanji is the one who protects all the sages and saints. Rakhavari. Rakhavari means protector. He is the savior of all the sages and saints. Asura Nikandana. Asura Nikandana. He is the destroyer of demons. Asura means demons. Rama Dulari. He is also the beloved of Rama. He is the one who Ram adores. So he again, Tulsidas ji is expressing the attributes of Hanumanji here. What are his qualities? Let's chant. साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे. I lost the tune again. Sorry. Once again. साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे. साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे. When we chant all the four together, we'll get the right tune. Not to worry. Next, 31. This is a very popular verse. Ashta. Ashta. This sh is, it's called retroflex sh. You have to roll your tongue a little bit. Ashta. Ashta Siddhi. Ashta Siddhi. You can either say now or nava. Both mean the same, meaning 9. So nava or now. Ashta Siddhi Nava Nidhi. Nidhi. The is Mahaprana. So use more aspiration. Nidhi. Ke Data. So this is normal the. So say Data. Ashta Siddhi Nava Nidhi के धाता. अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता. असबर असबर दीन. असबर दीन. Here there are no Mahapranas in this line. So you can just easily say Asabara Dina Janaki. Janaki. This is Dirga. So you have to say ki, Janaki, not Janaki, Janaki. Janaki Mata. Asabaradina Janaki Mata. So Janaki Mata here refers to Mother Sita only. So Sita Ma blessed Hanumanji with Ashtasiddhi. Ashtasiddhi means 8 powers. Navanidhi. Navanidhi means 9 treasures. So not only did Mata Sita bless Hanumanji with Ashtasiddhis and Navanidhis, he can also grant or bestow them upon others. So he has that blessing for himself as well as he can also grant to others. So that is the boon that was given by Sita Ma. Now, what are these Ashtasiddhis or the 8 powers? So in Patanjali Yoga Sutras, so this is the fundamental foundational text for yoga. So here Maharishi Patanjali talks about these Ashtasiddhis in the 3rd section called Vibhuti Pada. Vibhuti Pada, there are 4 sections. In the 3rd section called Vibhuti Pada, he talks about these Ashtasiddhis. So one who is mastered yoga practices, Ashtanga yoga practices, and he has gained control over his mind, he will be bestowed with these 8 siddhis. And so, for example, for the names are Anima, Anima and Mahima. Anima means ability to become smaller. So we have seen earlier how Hanumanji becomes small when he enters the palace to meet Sita Ma for the first time. Mahima, ability to become larger. Suddenly Hanumanji grows so big and he comes and sits in front of Ravana. Lagima, Lagima is ability to become lighter, becoming lighter. Garima is the opposite, ability to become heavier. So we saw the example of how the tail becomes so heavy that Bhima is not able to move. Prapti, Prapti is ability to reach anywhere. So he thinks of a place he can reach anywhere. That is Prapti. Prakamya, Prakamya means unobstructed fulfillment of desire. So any desire a person wishes for, if he has this siddhi, he'll be able to accomplish it. Vashitva is possession of lordship, becomes the leader of anybody. Like he can control people, he can become he can possess lordship over others. Ishitva is mind control. So again, this is related, both are related. So here you can also control the mind of others. So these are the Ashtasiddhis as given in Patanjali Yoga Sutras. And this is what Hanumanji is blessed with, and he is also has the ability to grant it to others. Then 9 treasures, Navanidhis. So Navanidhis is given by Kubera, Kubera, the god of wealth. So here the 9 treasures are these: Padma, Mahapadma, Shankha, Makara, Kachappa, Kunda, Nila, Karva, Mukunda. So each is a treasure, but it also has a inherent significance to it. So I'm not going to go into the details of this because I'm still not very clear, but I just wanted to give you a glimpse of what are these 9 treasures, so that if you are interested, you can go and read more and research more about this. So these Navanidhis each has a certain significance to it. And Hanumanji will be able to bless us with all these siddhis and navanidhis. Let's chant. Ashtasiddhi navanidhi ke data. Ashtasiddhi navanidhi ke data. असबर दीन जानकी माता. असबर दीन जानकी माता अष्ट सिद्धि नवनिधि के दाता असबर दीन जानकी माता अष्ट सिद्धि नवनिधि के दाता असबर दीन जानकी माता. Last verse for today. Rama, Rama, Rasayana, Rasayana, Rama Rasayana, Tumhare. Again, ma is half, ha is full. So, Tumhare, Tumhare Pasa, Rama Rasayana, Tumhare Pasa, Rama Rasayana, Tumhare Pasa. So again, all these are simple, normal words. There's no Mahaprana here. So you can chant in one breath. Rama Rasayana Tumhare Pasa. Sada, Sada Raho, Sada Raho. Raghupati. G is Mahaprana here. G. Raghupati. Raghupati. Ke dasa. Sada raho Raghupati ke dasa. First line pasa, second line dasa. So here Rama Rasayana Tumhare Pasa, meaning Bhagwan Hanumanji holds the essence of devotion to Rama's name. So he is so connected to Ramanama, and that's why whenever anybody chants Ramanama, he is able to, if we are sending this Ramanama signal, he is able to receive it from anywhere. So you can think of it in that aspect. So that is Rasayana, means the essence of Ramanama. Sada raho Raghupati ke dasa. So he is very happy to remain eternally as Lord Rama's servant. So dasa means servant, Raghupati means Rama. So again, qualities of Hanumanji, Tulsidas ji keeps bringing it in throughout Hanuman Chalisa in multiple places. Shows his devotion from various different angles. Let's chant. राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा. राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा. We have completed till 32. So let's chant. Ram Lakshmana Janaki Jai Bolo Hanuman ki. Ram Lakshmana Janaki Jai Bolo Hanuman ki. Whenever I chant with my eyes closed, I feel even more connected to Hanumanji. So if there are certain lines which you are able to memorize, or you don't need to look at the verse, just think from your memory and close your eyes and chant. That's a different feeling. today's verses. Let's revise. चारों युग परताप तुम्हारा है परसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नवनिधि के दाता असबर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। In MS Subbulakshmi Ma's chanting, she repeats these two verses two times. अष्ट सिद्धि नवनिधि के दाता असबर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की। राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की। Gently close your eyes, sit straight, feel the vibrations of chanting. Visualize Hanumanji sitting in front of you, happily listening to your chanting. Bring your hands to Namaskara. Let's conclude with the Dhyana Shloka. Let's chant together. If you need, you can open your eyes and look at the verse, or you can try to chant from your memory. बुद्धिर्बलं यशोधैर्यम् निर्भयत्वमरोगता अजाड्यं वाक्पटुत्वं च हनुमत्स्मरणात् भवेत्. Let's take the blessings of Hanumanji. Slowly open your eyes.